Alright, so for my how-to video today, I'm doing how to make edible cookie dough. My audience is right here, Lewis, my boyfriend. And my object is going to be that I'm going to make it right here for you and tell you how. So, first we need to start with melted butter, which I already melted to kind of speed up the process. So I'm going to pour my melted butter into my bowl. Make sure I get all of it out. And then next I have to add in the sugar, and it calls for a 1/3 cup of brown sugar and 3 tablespoons of white sugar. I'm going to go ahead and get my sugar out. And I'm going to pack my brown sugar in there to make sure that I get a full 1/3 cup. I don't know why exactly you do it, but it's what I've learned in baking. Alright, one more of those. And then once I have my butter and sugar, I'm going to cream it. So basically just mix it until it's all combined together into a smooth consistency. Oh, making a mess. Now I'm going to grab my white sugar, just regular sugar, and I need 3 tablespoons of white sugar. One, two, three. I'm doubling the recipe. That's why I'm doing twice as much. Alright, that's 6. Alright, so now I'm going to, I think it'll be okay. Now I'm going to mix this, and I want to get a smooth consistency. So you can see it's kind of lumpy still. I'm going to keep mixing. And I'm using a fork because it gets all the clumps out. It breaks them up real well. Alright, now you can see it's really smooth looking. Alright, next I'm going to add my vanilla, salt, and milk. So I need, let's see, a teaspoon of vanilla. Again, I'm doubling it, so I'm going to do 2. I think this is a teaspoon. No, it's not. Okay, this is half, so I'm going to have to do 4 of these. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'm using pure vanilla extract. It's not imitation vanilla. I think that it tastes a lot better. Some people say you can't tell. I think you can. Alright, then I'm going to add in my milk. And it calls for 1 tablespoon of milk. I'm using almond milk just because I don't drink dairy, so this is just what I have in my house. Actually, I'm going to give it a shake. So I need to do 2 of these since I'm doubling it. That's 1 and 2. And then the last thing I'm going to throw in right now is a pinch of salt. I don't want them to be really salty. That wouldn't be good. Alright, and then I'm going to mix this up again. You can see, again, it's back to the clumpy. So I'm going to mix it until it's all smooth. And because it's edible cookie dough, there's no eggs in it. Therefore, it's safe to eat. If you were to bake it, it wouldn't bake up like a regular cookie because there's no eggs in it. Alright, and then lastly we're going to add in the flour. And I'm adding in 3/4 a cup times 2. since I'm doubling the recipe. I already pre-measured it just to save some time. So I'm going to fold that in. But this time I'm going to use my spatula because it'll just control it a little bit better. And because it's going to start getting a little bit thicker, so it's going to be harder to mix it with a fork. And we decided to do chocolate chip. So we're going to add chocolate chips in too. And once this is all mixed in. I think I need to make more. I think I need to double it again. Alright, so you can see it's getting thicker, but it's not all the way mixed yet. So I'll just keep mixing. You could use a hand mixer if you wanted to. I just didn't want to have to clean my hand mixer. And also it would be a little bit loud. So you wouldn't be able to hear me talk as well. Alright, so now you can see it's like the consistency of cookie dough. Maybe a little bit runnier. But that's okay. Alright, the best part. Now we're going to add in chocolate chips. I mean, I guess you could add however many you wanted. But this calls for a 1/3 cup. Probably be a little more generous than that. And again, I'm doubling it. So I'm going to do 2 heaping scoops. You can't really have too many chocolate chips. And then I'm going to use my spatula to fold them in to make sure that they get mixed in evenly so that every scoop gets some chocolate in it. And then once this is entirely mixed in, you're going to put it in the fridge to let it cool and set and firm up a little bit so that it becomes easier to scoop up or dip. And I'm going to serve this with pretzels and graham crackers this time. Other variations on this would be adding in sprinkles and making a confetti style cookie dough. You could add in marshmallows and chocolate chips like a s'mores. The possibilities are endless, but that is how you make edible cookie dough.